So this is Nessie J coming back to you with another video. Recently, our lawyer filed a motion because my banana, most of you know him as LaShelton Jet, is supposed to have a hearing, like an outcry hearing, for said plaintiff or said victim. Now, this is the motion that I was able to see today because they don't always post it like the day it happens. Sometimes it posts like a day or two later. Anywho, it's called Motion to Exclude Outcry Testimony. Here's what our lawyer put inside the motion. The state has filed a notice of outcry statement naming Mackenzie Phillips, Dallas Children's Advocacy Center, and Yvette Jett, the complainant's mother, as outcry witnesses. Each purpose to have heard disclosures of alleged sexual abuse at different times and contexts. So if you don't know, it's a little catch up. So my banana's ex-wife is trying to say he sexually assaulted their daughter in 3 different states over a course of 2012 to like 2021, but they were divorced in 2015, 2016, and she put in her police statement that they hadn't had contact since they had got divorced. So that's what we're fighting against, because he's proven that he's innocent multiple times. He's been incarcerated almost 2 years, and he was first in Indiana, then he went to Georgia, and now he's in Texas. Okay. So governing law, Article 38.072 permits only the first adult, 18 or older, to whom the child describes the offense in significant detail to testify as an outcry witness, and requires a reliable hearing outside the jury's presence. Rule 802, absent strict compliance, such statements remain inadmissible hearsay. Rule 403, even if relevant, evidence must be excluded when it is prohibitable value is subsequently outweighed by the risk of unfair prejudice or cumulative effect. Okay, argument and application. Improper designation, which is the state lists 2 outcry witnesses contrary to Article 38.072, which permits only one, the first adequate or qualified adult. Vague initial statement. Any statement to Yvette Jett, which is his ex, was general and non-specific, failing to describe criminal conduct in significant detail to qualify as outcry. Subsequent interview. Mackenzie Phillips, who was the, counselor or whoever she was, probably her friend, conducted a structured forensic interview, not a spontaneous disclosure, and thus is disqualified as a subsequent recipient. Reliable concerns. The gap that the alleged acts in disclosure and the progressive increase in detail undermine reliability and raises concerns of suggestion or prompting. Hearsay and prejudice. Without a valid statutory prejudice, these statements remain inadmissible hearsay and would unfairly bluster the complaint's credibility through repetition. So basically, what they're saying is none of this is accurate. They don't have any such evidence. They don't have, it's like her story keeps changing. The more Yvette tells the story, the more graphic and detailed she gets. The more she tries to do like a fake cry to try to make the people feel as though she's very hurt. She's, it's a lot of pain that she's going through. And she keeps adding me in her statements, trying to say, Well, they broke up because he supposedly cheated on her with me. But forget to say, you two were divorced in 2015, 2016. I wasn't even around when they got divorced. We didn't get together until 2021. Our oldest son is only 3 years old. And we have 3 sons together. Oh, also to add, they also did a rape kit on such plaintiff, who is his daughter, as you know. And she's still a virgin. Now, from my knowledge, if you are raped or molested of any kind, whether it's as an adult or as a child, if you were a virgin and you were raped or molested, you are no longer a virgin. So that means your hymen will be broken. Her hymen is still intact, and she's still a virgin at 16, 17 years old. So that kind of goes back to credibility. How are you saying these such acts happen, but your daughter is still a virgin? You tried to say, oh, he used the condom. Her and, like, all of us know, the people who have actually been with LaShelton Jett sexually, we all know he has a latex allergy. He can't wear regular condoms. He can't wear gloves that have like the little powder residue. He can't work certain places that wear latex, whether it's boots, aprons, anything. So that's another lie. She tried to say he was born in California. Him and I and her both know he was not born in California. He's from Detroit, Michigan. For all of those other people who actually are guilty, such as I was raped in general before. I was like roughly 19, 20, and I remember everything in detail. The only issue was my rapist was my supposed cousin. He's like a friend of the family, long story. And he, admitted to doing it on his Facebook Live. And then even though he admitted it and I gave in detail what happened from A to B, they're like, oh, you're lying? How? And this man just admitted it. So like we've been saying this whole time, LaShelton Jett isn't guilty. He's been incarcerated almost 2 years for something completely he didn't do. So fuck all y'all who think he did.